Hello everyone, welcome to today's session. In this video, we will explore one of the most fundamental concepts in research methodology is scale of measurement. Whether you are collecting data for your thesis, working with survey or analyzing data in SPSS, knowing the correct measurement scale is crucial. Today, we will cover both theoretical measurement scales, example nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio, as well as practical quantitative research scales like Likert, Thurstone, Guttman, Semantic Differential and Stapel Scales. By the end of this session, you will not only understand these scales but also know how to apply them to your research effectively. So without further delay, let's get understand. Learning objective. Let's start with what we aim to achieve in this video. First, you will understand what measurement in research really means, not just numbers but the rules behind assigning them. Next, we will identify the four classical scales of measurement: nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio. Then we will explore practical quantitative scales like the Likert scale, Thurstone scale and other, which are commonly used in survey and research questionnaire. Finally, you will learn how to apply these scales in data analysis including SPSS, so you can select the right statistical test and interpret your result correctly. Keeping this objective in mind, we will make the learning journey much smoother. Concept of measurement. Measurement is essentially the process of assigning numbers or labels to variables according to predefined rules. It allows us to classify, compare, and analyze data systematically. For example, if we want to study workplace satisfaction, we can assign numerical values to responses like very dissatisfied is equal to 1, dissatisfied is equal to 2, and up to very satisfied is 5. Similarly, age is a numeric measurement, while gender may be assigned numbers as labels. The important point here is that not all numbers are the same. Depending on the scale, the numbers might represent just a category or rank or a true quantitative value. This distinction leads us to the four primary measurement scales. Types of scales overview. In research, variable can be measured at 4 levels, each with different levels of precision and different implication for analysis. Is nominal, ordinal, interval or ratio? Let's understand every scale one by one. Nominal scale. This is the simplest form of measurement where data is classified into categories and numbers are only used as labels. For instance, if we assign 1 as male and 2 as female, these numbers don't indicate that female is greater than male. They are just labels. Similarly, department names like HR, finance or marketing are nominal categories. In terms of statistical analysis, nominal data is generally summarized using frequencies, percentage or mode, and tests like chi-square are appropriate. Remember, nominal scales tells us what category something belongs to, but nothing about order or quantity. Ordinal scale allow researcher to rank order data. For example, satisfaction levels can be ranked from low, medium to high, or educational qualification from high school to PhD. Although ordinal scales tells us who is higher or lower, the exact difference between rank is not equal. For instance, the difference between high school and bachelor may not be equivalent to the difference between master and PhD. In analysis, median and non-parametric tests like Mann-Whitney or Crucial-Wallis are used. Ordinal scale answer which is more or less, but not how much more. Interval scale. Interval scales go a step further by providing equal spacing between values, so the difference between any 2 points is meaningful. For example, the difference between 20 degrees centigrade and 30 degrees centigrade is the same as 30 C to 40 C. However, interval scale do not have a true zero, so ratio cannot be interpreted. 40 degrees centigrade is not twice as hot as 20 degrees centigrade. Other examples include IQ scores and SAT scores. Analysis includes mean, standard deviation, correlation, and regression. Ratio scale. Ratio scales have all properties of interval scale plus a true zero, representing absence of the property. For example, zero income means no income and zero weight means no weight. Ratio scales allow all arithmetic operation including ratio. If someone earning is 60,000 is twice as much as someone earning is 30,000. They are the most informative and allow all statistical tests including mean, median, correlation, regression and ANOVA. Comparison table. This table summarizes the difference between the four scales. As we move from nominal to ratio, measurement precision increases, allowing more sophisticated statistical analysis. Understanding these differences is key for both data collection and analysis. Feature: nominal, ordinal, interval and ratio. Order: no, yes, yes, yes. Equal interval: in case of nominal not presented, ordinal not presented, but in case of interval scale and ratio scale is presented. True zero only presented in case of ratio scale. Remaining 3 is not presented. The example of nominal scale is gender. Ordinal scale is satisfaction because we can measure satisfaction by giving them rank: satisfied, dissatisfied. Interval scale example temperature and ratio scale example age, because we can easily calculate the ratio of age. If someone age is 25 and other one age is 50, we can easily calculate ratio. Importance in research. Choosing the correct measurement scale is critical. It determines the types of statistical tests you can use, ensure accurate interpretation and guarantees valid research findings. Using the wrong scale can lead to misleading conclusion or incorrect analysis. Statistical technique by scales. Each scale aligned with certain statistical methods. Nominal data is analyzed with frequency and chi-square. Ordinal data uses median and non-parametric tests like Crusoe-Wallis and Mann-Whitney. Interval and ratio scales allow parametric tests like correlation, regression, t-test, ANOVA, and more. This mapping ensures correct data analysis and meaningful result. Likert scale. The Likert scale, developed by Francis Likert, is widely used in survey to measure attitude and perception. Respondents indicate their level of agreement with statements. Although technically ordinal, researchers often treat it as interval data for calculation like mean and standard deviation. Example: I feel value at my workplace. Rated from 1 strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. Likert scale allow researchers to quantify subjective attitudes effectively. Thurstone scale. This scale measures attitude intensity using a set of statements rated by experts. Each statement has a pre-assigned score. Respondents select a statement they agree with, and the average score represents the respondent's attitude. For example, if a person agrees with a statement scored 8, their attitude intensity is equal to 8. This scale is precise but requires time and expert judgment to construct. Guttman scale. The Guttman scale assumes a logical cumulative order. For instance, if someone agrees with the statement, I have conducted research, it implies they also agree with I have read articles and I am aware of the topic. It's useful for measuring knowledge depth, involvement, or progressive behavior. Semantic Differential Scale. This scale is developed by Osgood and colleagues. It captures emotional or attitudinal meaning of concepts. Respondents rate concepts along bipolar adjectives such as good, bad, strong, and weak. This scale is particularly used for branding, perception, and leadership studies, providing nuanced insight into attitudes. Stapel Scale. This scales ask respondent to rate an object based on a single adjective using positive and negative numbers. For example, rating innovative from -5 means not innovative to +5 means very innovative. It's simple, easy to administer, and effective for perception measurement in marketing and research. To summarize, the four theoretical scales nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio form the foundation of data measurement. Nominal means assigning numbers of the variables like satisfied is equal to 1 and dissatisfied is equal to 2, male is equal to 1 and female is equal to 2. Ordinal means ranking, interval means proper interval 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and ratio means true zero. In practical research, tools like Likert, Thurstone, Guttman, Semantic Differential, and Stapel Scales help us to quantify attitudes and perceptions. Selecting the correct scale is crucial for proper data analysis and accurate conclusion. I hope this session helped to clarify both the theory and practical application. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video is helpful for you, then you can appreciate me by like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much.